So yeah, we're talking about Bethesda again. Can't help it, I know a lot of people are tired of Bethesda content, but as long as Bethesda is in the news, we're going to be talking about the deal with Bethesda, exactly what's going on there, and we're going to be talking about whether or not we can expect to see information related to the Bethesda and Microsoft deal, especially the one and only question everyone has to ask is Bethesda games going to be exclusive to the Xbox platform and PC, obviously. But before we get on with the video, definitely hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the video. You can always subscribe to the channel for weekly content, and don't forget to go over there and follow me at Twitter at LordAddictIOP. Without any further ado, let's talk about Bethesda again. What's going on, you guys? Gaming Ed here, coming at you for another video. We're gonna be talking about Bethesda. I know a lot of you do not want to talk about Bethesda, including myself to a point. I'm hyped for the overall, perspective, what could be happening in the future of Bethesda. But in terms of talking about Bethesda, it's definitely getting very repetitive. And hopefully in the next maybe month, we'll stop talking about Bethesda, regardless if it's good on the Xbox side or bad on the Xbox side. Regardless if the games are exclusive to Xbox and PC or they're not exclusive to Xbox and PC, I can assure you these videos are coming to an end. Now, with Microsoft buying Bethesda, there was a lot of red tape that they had to officially cross. There was multiple countries that needed to approve such a big acquisition because Bethesda was in multiple markets. And I believe the EU was the last one in line that approved this merger. I don't know if it's technically a merger. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm just going to state it's a merger. So that being said, and that being done, and finally the entire world is approving this Bethesda acquisition from Microsoft, the biggest question is, when can we hear whether or not Xbox is going to be the go-to place to play Bethesda games, being that they're going to be exclusive there, of course PC, but people pretty much expect. Now, a lot of people thought it was going to happen today, including myself, and part of me felt like it would be a couple days before they officially come out and announce something like this. Now, I'm pretty sure a multi-trillion-dollar company will have a lot more in terms of prepping to go into something like this. There's probably videos that's already been shot, there's interviews that's already been done, and there's just NDAs that need to go up before they're allowed to put this information up on the internet. But we woke up this morning, well, I woke up this morning, and there wasn't really any information out there in terms of the Bethesda acquisition. It was mainly just stuff confirming from third-party sources and investor meetings and etc. Now, I do know today is Women's Appreciation Day. Shout out to all the strong women that's out there. So maybe that they decided to keep this type of announcement away from that day, just to give the women a little bit more of a spotlight. And I don't blame them for something like that. But when you look at the Twitter for Xbox UK, it's kind of interesting what they have posted there. Now, I have brought it up. I'm going to let you guys see it. It should be up there now. As you can see right now, let's go over what the weekly schedule is for their Xbox On streams. Now, if you look at Monday, it's Call of Duty Warzone. Tuesday, Football Manager 2021, and then Wednesday is Sea of Thieves. Thursday is to be announced, and Friday is the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Now, let's go ahead and break down that Thursday. Obviously, it's to be announced. Let's first off, let's point out this is the UK. That definitely is relevant, but it doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be some type of Bethesda stream on there explaining stuff. It just means that on Thursday, which I don't know what day that is Thursday the 11th, so that means March the 11th 2021, they're having some form of stream that is to be announced. And I think it's ironic that the next day they are ironically talking about Skyrim, and they're doing some kind of stream with Skyrim. And for those of you that know, that's one of Bethesda, if not Bethesda's most successful game ever made. So maybe Thursday they're going to be announcing this acquisition, what's exactly going on, and maybe Friday there'll be like some, I don't know what's what I'm looking for, some kind of like performance upgrade on the Series X and the Series S. That's just pure speculation. Do not take that to the bank. That's just me throwing that out there because I do think it's interesting that all these rumors are going up to this Thursday, and then ironically Friday they're talking about Skyrim. But that's besides the fact. It's like I said, pure speculation. I think this is good. I think that, you know, regardless where you are in the world, this Microsoft acquisition is huge. Probably one of the biggest thing, if not the biggest thing that's happened in gaming in years. So it would be around the whole country. It wouldn't be just United States. It wouldn't be just, you know, the UK. It would be everywhere. So it would make sense that the UK would be talking about the Bethesda acquisition too. It wouldn't just be Phil Spencer. You know, obviously there would probably be some form of interviews with Phil Spencer, with Matt Booty, explaining what's going on. Hopefully they'll be a little bit more, you know, clear on whether or not Bethesda games are going to be exclusive to the Xbox platform and PC. Now that's up for debate, and you know, it's up for debate on whether or not they're going to be exclusive. Now let's talk a little bit about that. Let's talk about what I believe is going on with the exclusivity in Microsoft, with Bethesda and Microsoft games. To me, it's a no-brainer. To me, they have stated in the middle that Game Pass is our focus. And I feel like they're not going to put their games on anything that Game Pass does not support. So that means PlayStation. Now, I know there's already people going in my comment section right now. I can hear the keys being stroked on you saying, Addict, what about Minecraft? What about it? That happened a long time ago. I feel like Microsoft is taking gaming in general more seriously now than they were then. You know, for you asking Minecraft, I bring up, well, if this is their true intent and they're not really caring where these games go and they don't really care if it's exclusive or not exclusive, then why isn't Ninja Theory's game Hellblade 2 on PlayStation? Why isn't Avowed that Obsidian's making on PlayStation? Sure, it wasn't as much money that they put into Bethesda, you know, the $7.5 billion, but they spent a lot of money on these studios. So if that was the true focus and that was the true direction that they wanted to go with the company, that they wanted to make sure that they can sell as many copies of games that they want, I feel like that those games would also come to PlayStation. I don't think this is about selling copies of games. I think this is about having a solid portfolio, a solid amount of games, both double and triple A, to get into that putting Bethesda games on PlayStation. Obviously, I don't know. This is just purely my speculation and mine alone. I could be wrong. I don't think I am. I think that these games are definitely going to be exclusive and they're going to be on PC, but that will be told in probably a couple days. If not a couple days, maybe they'll save the announcement for E3 or whatever their equivalent to E3 is this year, because obviously E3 is, you know, exactly where E3 is. But, you know, tell me what you guys think. Put it in the comment section below. Is Bethesda something that you guys even care about? You know, I've asked this a couple times. Are you guys just as tired of the speculation as I am? I feel like Microsoft needs to just go ahead and rip the band-aid off. Or up until E3, what's the number one thing people are going to ask in interviews when they're trying to hype up that E3 moment, whatever that digital event is? They're going to be asking, okay, that's cute, Phil, but is Bethesda games coming to PlayStation? And I think Microsoft should really avoid that. But like I said, put that in the comment section below. Are you guys tired about this just as much as I am? I think it's interesting at the least. And until next time, this is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace.